Hello guys, welcome back to Gadget Gist. Now, about a day before yesterday, Tecno launched two new phones, which is the Tecno Camon 15 and the Tecno Camon 15 Pro. And that smartphone has a really good specification and is also worth calling an upgrade from the Tecno Camon 12. In this video, I'm going to be comparing it with the Infinix S5 to know which one is better. Whether the Tecno Camon 15 is really better than the Infinix S5, I don't know yet, but in this video, we're going to find out. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Welcome back, guys. So before we start with the comparison, I want to start that by listing the key specifications of these two devices. First, let's start with the specifications of the Tecno Camon 15. Then after that, we'll proceed to Infinix S5 specs. Now, the Tecno Camon 15 comes with a 6.5 inches HD Plus display with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. It has a punch hole display with a screen-to-body ratio of 90%. Under the hood, the smartphone is powered by a MediaTek Helio P35 chipset, which has an octa-core processor clocked at 2.35 GHz. The processor is supported by a 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. There is a micro SD card slot where you can extend the storage even further up to 256GB. The phone runs on Android 10 with the latest iOS 6.0.1 on top. At the rear, it comes with a quad camera setup, which includes a 48 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel depth sensor, and an ultra night lens for low light photography. On the front, it has a 16 megapixel selfie camera, and what is keeping the light on is a 5000 mAh battery, but it doesn't support fast charging. On the other hand, the Infinix S5 comes with a 6.6 inches HD Plus display with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. It has the same punch hole display and a 90% screen-to-body ratio. Under the hood, it is powered by a MediaTek Helio P22 chipset, which has an octa-core processor clocked at 2.0 GHz. The processor is supported by a 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, or a 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. But the configuration that I'm comparing the Tecno Camon 15 with is a 4GB RAM and 64GB RAM variant. So I'm not comparing with the 6GB RAM of the Infinix S5. Note that. The S5 runs on Android 9 Pie with SOS 5.0 Cheetah on top. At the rear, it has a quad camera setup, which includes a 16 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel depth sensor, and a QVGA lens for low light photography. On the front, it has a 32 megapixel selfie camera. What is keeping the light on is a 4000 mAh battery, but it doesn't support fast charging. So you have seen the difference between the Infinix S5 and the Tecno Camon 15. Well, they differ in every aspect. They differ in the display, the hardware, the camera, and the battery. Speaking about the display, the Infinix S5 comes with a bigger 6.6 inches, while the Tecno Camon 15 comes with a 6.5 inches, but they have same screen resolution, so there is no difference in the display at all. It's just that the Infinix S5 comes with a slightly bigger 6.6 inches, which is good for those who love consuming media on their smartphone. Coming on to the hardware and software, there is a lot of difference there. The Camon 15 is powered by a MediaTek Helio P35, while the Infinix S5 is powered by a MediaTek Helio P22 chipset. And the Infinix S5 runs on Android 9 Pie with SOS 5.0 on top, but the Tecno Camon 15 runs on the latest Android 10 with the latest iOS 6.0.1 on top. But in terms of configurations, they have same 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. But the S5 has another variant which comes with a 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. But the Tecno Camon 15 just come with a 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM. But you know, the Pro version of the Camon 15 is the one that came with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. But kindly note that I'm comparing this with the 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM of the Infinix S5. Another difference is in the camera. The Infinix S5 comes with a quad camera setup at the rear, while the Tecno Camon 15 comes with the same quad camera setup at the rear. But the Infinix S5 main camera is a 16 megapixel, while the Tecno Camon 15 main camera is a 48 megapixel. So you see the huge difference there. And coming on to the front, this is where the Infinix S5 beats the Tecno Camon 15 mercilessly. the Infinix S5 comes with a 32 megapixel front camera, while the Tecno Camon 15 comes with a 16 megapixel front camera. But then again, the Camon 15 revenged back by dragging the Infinix S5 to a darker place, to a darker environment. So the Infinix S5 couldn't be able to survive because it doesn't have a front selfie flash. So you see that. Coming on to the battery, the Tecno Camon 15 comes with a bigger 5000 mAh battery, while the Infinix S5 comes with a lesser 4000 mAh battery. So you have seen the difference between these two devices, right? And if you are still wondering, the difference is clear. If you want to get any of these two devices, get the Tecno Camon 15. I'm not saying this because it's a new phone, but looking at the specification that I just listed, you can see that the Tecno Camon 15 will perform better than the Infinix S5. You can see that by yourself. So you should go for the Tecno Camon 15, all right? But the Infinix S5 is still a good phone to have, but in terms of comparison, like I always say, the Tecno Camon 15 is better. The Tecno Camon 15 is priced at 9,900 rupees in India, which is about 139 US dollars. And in Nigeria is about 50,000 naira. And the smartphone is not yet available in Nigeria when I'm doing this comparison, but it will be available very soon. And the Infinix S5's price starts from 50 to 60,000 naira in Nigeria, depending on your location. So location usually varies, but you can order one from Jumia. Alright, that's it about this comparison. I hope you enjoyed it and you could be able to know which device to go for. You should go for the Tecno Camon 15. I know. Thanks so much for watching. If you are seeing me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And if you have anything to say, you can leave them in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Peace.